this video will be showing actually how to do the selection of a simple unit one floor with the software A28 with the module distribution version. So we click on distribution version, the software starts, then we go and add a new unit. Here comes a screen where we can enter the data of like our quotation number, the description of the same, the purchaser, and so on to have it in the economical data in the printout. Then we click OK. In this screen, which is the main screen of the program, we have like the input data which will help us select a model in our catalog of our air handling units. And the input data are like the airflow, the face velocity, based on which we select a size. These are the model, which we call also size. In the same screen we can see for each size some parameters are given, like the profile. Okay, there are some models per profile, the panel thickness. Then here we can have the external dimension of the particular model, in this case, which is TG18. We have here the external dimensions of the same. Okay, so let's go on and build our new simple unit. So here on the right side we have the families of each sections. Okay, and there's a tooltip for each. So we have mixing box section, filter section, coil section, fan section, humidification, and so on. Our simple unit will be based with a damper, a filter, a coil, and a fan. So let's go and click on the mixing box section. I double click on the one I select. Then here, okay, the position of the damper is chosen. I can either say whether it's on the right or top or bottom, so I can place it. Then I can choose the accessories on the right side for each section. Then I click on add. I click on the arrow where I want to actually put the second element or the following element. In this case will be a filter. Okay, let's choose this filter. Here also I can position whether its air inlet is from the left or from the right. Okay, I have the filter efficiency class and also the filter thickness millimeters. I can also choose like accessories for the same. I click on add. The next element would be coil. And the following element, I choose it to be a fan. Then I close my unit. So with that being said, if my unit is done, okay, I can see the dimensions of the unit. I click on calculate unit, this button, to calculate the same. So here I have like my flow, this one flow flux unit, so it's a single floor. I can select now the component. The first element to be calculated here is the coil. So we have two ways of doing the calculation of the same. What is verify or design. So in verify, suppose that I know the working conditions of my exchanger and I go and calculate the same, while in selection the software will give me a list of possible coils that will give me a certain output. So I click on calculate. I choose the coil, then I click on next component. N, okay, to be calculated. So as input parameter, So as input parameters I have the airflow, the internal pressure drop, the static pressure drop, and the total static pressure are given. So in this case we are using an external DLL of Unilab, because in our software we have possibilities of inserting external DLLs of various sections, okay, like the fans, like the recuperators. I click on calculate. I choose the fan model, then I click on next component, then I go back and I can go to the printout. So I click on this print button. I can add the data for the printout, then I confirm them. The software will generate a 3D modeling, and then it will go into the printout. Then the report is generated. Okay, these can be exported into PDF document. So we have a document that will actually give me the rough sketch of my model. I can zoom it. I can see the dimensional data, element list, the building data, the sound data, offer and economical data. I can go further and see the data relative to each section. And I have several detailed printouts, like the offer printout. This is the economical printout. The main object will be to be able to have economical data, and the price is here on one page. Then we have full printout, the technical printout, okay, where we see our unit, the dimensional data, building data, element list, sound data, and the data relative to each section. Then we can have a unit summary. Let me zoom it. So we have like a 3D drawing of the same, and then we have a summary of our unit with the prices. Then we have a technical summary. Let me zoom it. So we have the description of our unit, airside detail, okay. This for the coil section, airside, fluid side, coil data. Then the data relative to the fans and filters. And this is how we actually do a unit, and we use our distribution model in the software HU8.